Well, we have yet another piece of complete garbage. Would you look at this? PvP Station Lite 3000, clearly trying to rip off the PlayStation Portable 3000 model. Although Crash Mind Over Mutant is on the PSP, and Mario is not, so that should be your red flag. Also, the fact that it doesn't have an analog stick, and that the build quality of this box is terrible, and that there's no, like, look at that, like, snowflake effect. What is that? Anyways, as you can see, the top is very, 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 very cheaply made, and this whole console has a very cheaply made quality to it. Here's the back. As you can see, I'm so confused. It says PvP Station Lite 3000, full color LCD screen, more brighter, digital game system. The console is slim, portable, and trendy. Digital multi-platform device, can play on TV. The console can play with external game cards. The backlit function on the screen ensures players can play anywhere. With powerful rechargeable battery pack, includes an AC adapter and a lithium-ion to rechargeable battery for 2 to 7 hours of continuous gameplay. Well, it's definitely not trendy, I can give you that. Let's open this bad boy up. As you can see, I've got this in like 2018, so it's already been opened, but I added a bit of tape to make the build quality a little bit better, so we can pretend that it's never been opened. Okay, here we got it. Here, what do we have inside? Inside, we have a carrying pouch, which does have the console, and an instruction booklet with Super Smash Bros. Mario on it. I'm not going to go through the instruction manual. If you want to read it, you can read it. It's not that important. What matters most, though, is, firstly, this carrying pouch is incredibly cheap, and it's not going to protect from any falling. But here's the console, and the cartridge fell. Let me grab the cartridge. It fell right over here, so here we go. Here we have the console itself. As you can see, it's very clearly trying to emulate a PSP, but does a poor job at doing so. The home button's been replaced with a reset, and the other one's been replaced with a select and start. It does come with a cartridge, and the back is very clearly trying to emulate that UMD feel. It is rechargeable, and this is one of the good things about this device, that it is completely rechargeable. It also comes with a cartridge right here. Fun fact, the other device, one of the other devices I'm going to review, have a cartridge very similar to this. If you put this in that device and the cartridge from the other device into this one, they play the same games. So, hold on. So let's turn this bad boy on. So when you load it up, it does this. It does play the Pen Pineapple Apple song in the background. In the background. Unfortunately, if I play that, I will get copyright claimed from YouTube, and I want to make sure anybody from anywhere over the world can watch this. So unfortunately, I will not be turning the volume up when the menu is up. But when the games are here, I will turn the games up. Anyways, this is just classic Mario 3. A very classic game from everyone's childhood, even mine. I played it on the Wii Virtual Console. Wasn't that neat? Anyways, I'm enjoying myself. Okay. Sorry. It's been a while since I played. No way. But anyways, it's just Mario 3. There's nothing too cool about it. And here we have Crash Bandicoot. It's not called Crash Bandicoot, it's called Crash. Isn't that a name for a company? Anyways. Alright, here we go. There we go, we gotta get these enemies. So it's clearly trying to be Crash Bandicoot, but it's terrible, and it's just the Jungle Book. So, clearly someone, whoever made this game, this ROM hack, is really knowing what they're doing with their life. Okay. Oh, look at me. I can swing or I can climb. I think I'm gonna swing. This is a very great game. Well, it's just the Jungle Book, so obviously it's going to be a great game. And we have Angry Birds. I gotta be honest with you, dude. I prefer when these game consoles have original games, because when they do not and they're just NES clones, there's only so much you can review with these games. Like, it's cool that they have ROM hacks like this, because this very clearly is not an NES game. But what's wrong with the screen there? But no, when they are just, you know, NES clones, it's not a fun trip for anyone, because when it is just an NES clone, at the end of the day, they're going to be the same 10 games. They're going to be the same, like, 15 games. We're going to continually play them over and over again. And that's why I prefer when the games are just original. Because when they're not, then when they are original, then they're fun games. When they are not original, then they're just stupid. And yeah, it's just the same games we've already played. Look at this list. It's going to be the same thing over. Magic Math, man. What kind of game is that? It's not going to be as cool as you think so. Like, I can play a bit of Tetris for you, because it's just Tetris. I don't think I've ever played much of NES Tetris, but it's just Tetris. I mean, it's not anything crazy cool or interesting. These consoles that are just NES clones, at the end of the day, majority of them are the exact same console. That's why I prefer to, you know, review original consoles, because, you know, they're just NES clones at the end of the day. It's not going to be as cool or fun as, you know, if it were an original console. Let's put the cartridge in. Okay. This also has the Pen Pineapple music, but look at these games. I mean, do any of these look interesting to you? No. And that's why we're going to cut the review short here. These consoles are just something incredibly strange to me. They're so weird, yet awesome at the same time. There's something about them. But that's going to be it for the PvP Station Light. See y'all later.